Have you finished Fire Force? No. I have been stuck on season 2 for a while, simply because of the amount of other anime I've had to catch up on when it comes to finishing all of the spring anime. But highly enjoying Fire Force, and we'll definitely get to finishing that. Fire Force ended. We might get a Soul Eater remake now. Did the Fire Force end well to all you Fire Force fans? In the modern age of anime, when no one can seemingly be happy with a manga/anime ending, how's it like? What's it like? Yeah, it actually ended good. Wow, it was definitely rushed. I wish they took their time. I mean, I feel like so many endings do feel rushed. It's rare that you get the perfect ending, but as long as it kind of like ties up all the loose ends and ends pretty satisfactory, I'm fine if it has to be a little bit rushed. That's why I'll never rate an anime 10 out of 10 till I see its ending. I mean, it's so weird. Before I was like, the ending, I was a full believer that the ending is paramount, the ending is the most important thing. And as I've grown older and as I've watched more series and found more favorites, I would say that the importance of an ending varies. It very much, some stories can 100% be ruined by a bad ending, and some stories, even if the ending doesn't fire on all cylinders and, you know, there's some problems with it, I still remember the journey very fondly, and that it's not enough to sour my opinion of the whole series itself. Mystery anime fumbling? Yeah, I feel like mystery is a big aspect. Sometimes some big dramas as well. How do they solve the conflict? That is very important. But sometimes when you go on a huge journey with some anime characters and you see the characters progress and see where the characters end up, sometimes it doesn't always matter if where they end up at the final episode. Sometimes that is not paramount to the journey that they took, in my eyes. What do you think makes an ending age better with time that might have initially be controversial or not liked? I feel like when you get time to reflect on the journey as a whole, right? With a lot of time, unless an ending really fucks up and really drops the ball, you kind of realize that what you remember, if it's just kind of like a flaccid ending that's is not super satisfying, but doesn't truly ruin the series. It's like people won't remember the ending, even though there might be some small things that, you know, initially left them unsatisfied. They will remember fondly the entire experience and the entire journey of the whole thing. I feel like that's why a lot of manga readers, the wait in between weekly chapters sometimes can feel so long, and they are living with it weekly, and they are kind of like, they are waiting weekly for so many plot points, so many little things, analyzing so many little things. And sometimes a long arc can feel like unending, and that could reflect negatively for people who are keeping up with it weekly. That's literally the JJK manga experience. I mean, I can't speak for many modern shonen manga/anime, but like my personal experience is seeing how people have turned around on the Naruto manga ending, because my experience with the Naruto manga was that when it was coming out, people were just like, yo, this ending is fucking shit. Maybe not the ending, but at least the final arc. They were like, this fourth Ninja War arc is shit. It's going on for way too long. When are they gonna start wrapping things up? And then Kaguya, the final fucking villain, gets introduced, and people are just like, Naruto's fallen off. Naruto's so shit now. And then now that time has passed and we've had time to kind of just move past all the initial reactions, people look back at Naruto and they say, holy shit, Naruto was great. No one even fucking talks about the ending of Naruto. Everyone says actually it's a decent ending, you know? So I think that's what having time gives when it comes to the initial reaction versus how do people see this 10 years in the future. After Pain, I don't remember anything. Yeah, I mean, After Pain, it was the fourth Ninja War arc is all I remember. I saw someone ask Like, do I hold that opinion for the Promised Neverland ending in the anime? I mean, with the anime, no doubt one of the worst endings. We got no ending for the Promised Neverland anime. There was no season 2. I don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, because as someone who has read all of Promised Neverland, I also think the ending of the manga was also bad. That was one series that did ruin the series for me. I do hold like the first 2 or 3 arcs really in high esteem, but my god, that final arc, it wasn't just an ending, it was an entire final arc where it kind of just kept going down. So, you know, maybe season 2 kind of just reflected on the disappointment of the manga as well. The final fumble.